Experiencing acne, popularly known as pimples, during your menses is common, and sincerely, it's a nuisance. As a matter of fact, 65% of women report worsening acne during their period or a week before their period. Are you part of this 65%? And you are thinking, what could be the cause? And if it happens, how do I prevent it? How do I stop it? How do I deal with it? Then, this particular video is for you. Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Nurses Lecturing YouTube channel. My name is Messi Mary, popularly known as the Nurse with a Difference, and I make learning easy and accessible for all my viewers. Today, we are going to be talking about acne and menses. So the first question is, what causes this acne? What causes these pimples during your menses? And I'm going to be explaining it. As a woman, I've told you several times that our body is very complex. We have different hormones doing their different things. So there's particular hormone in a woman's body which is known as estrogen and progesterone. Guess what they do? When your menses is coming or when you're on your menses, the amount of estrogen goes down. The amount of progesterone goes down. Those two hormones, they are very powerful in a woman's body. They can do magic. So when that estrogen goes down, when that progesterone goes down, it might stimulate what we call the sebaceous gland to secrete sebum. What did I say? It's going to stimulate the sebaceous gland in your skin to secrete sebum. But what is sebum? Sebum is an oily substance that lubricates your skin. You see that lubrication you get on your oil on your skin. You say, oh, my skin is oily, my skin is well hydrated. So sebum actually helps to lubricate your skin. And as a result of that decreased estrogen and progesterone, it's going to increase the production of sebum. And that sebum, when it's increased, it might lead to this breakout and clogged pores. Then you now start seeing the pimples on your face. You now start seeing the breakouts on your face during your menses or a week before their menses. For some women, when they see pimples during their face, it's already a sign, oh, my menses is coming. And when you see that change in a woman's face, all of a sudden she starts having pimples. You're like, oh, this woman is in her period. This woman is in her menses. This is why it is happening. You see these hormones can actually cause skin inflammation. It can cause what? Skin inflammation, and it can lead to the increased production of acne-producing bacteria. Acne what? Producing bacteria. And when there's an acne-producing bacteria, what do you expect? The breakout, the pimples in your skin. And also this particular hormone is also responsible for that mood swing you get as a woman before your period, the change of mood swing, you're happy, you are sad. Is this particular hormone that's responsible? It's also responsible for that soreness of breast you experience, and you're like, oh, my breast is sore. I think my menses is around the corner. Or my breast is sore. I know I'm going to start my menses today. So it's this hormone fluctuation that is causing it. And it's still this hormone fluctuation that is causing that weird poop you experience, which is diarrhea in what? Diarrhea in menses. So now you can see how this hormone deal with us in different ways. But now you know the causes. The second thing on your mind is, Miss Mary, how do I now deal with it? But before I tell you how to deal with it, I forgot something. Have you ever experienced this particular pimple on your chin or your jawline? You experience it. The pain in it, it's very severe. You cannot even try to pop it, because if you pop it, you will never win. It will not pop and it will just be there. You will press, you will just continue feeling pain. You will never win it. You see that pimples? Beware, be scared of it. It can even cause that cyst in your chin. And during the menses, it can really be painful. Anyway, now let's talk about how to deal with it. We're going to be talking about how to deal with it, which is very important. So in terms of how to deal with it, the first and easy thing to do is to wash your face twice a day. Yes, you know there's plenty oil in your face during that particular period. So it's advisable for you to wash it twice a day. Even if you're not bathing twice a day and you know your menses around the corner, it's advisable you wash that face twice a day. Then the second one I want to do is similar to the first one, which is whenever you do strenuous activity, you exercise, don't leave your face like this. Anything that makes you sweat, immediately you get home, wash it. Okay, wash the face. And another thing is that try to avoid ultraviolet light, ultraviolet rays. Try to stay away from the sun as much as you can. That's going to go a long way to help. And another point I would like to share with you, you can use over-the-counter salicylic acid products such as your face wash, your cream, because salicylic acid product actually is going to help you. It's actually a good thing when it comes to pimple treatment, because I had a pimple outbreak and I was using this CeraVe's salicylic wash, and it went a long way to help me a lot with my pimple. If you've been watching my previous video, you can see I don't really have a lot of pimple as before again. So you can try over-the-counter salicylic acid product on your face. That's going to go a long way to help. And also, if you are using all these pimple product to wash your face, don't do too much. Don't use too much. Use according to the prescription. Use according to the instruction given for that product. Because if you use too much, it's going to dry up your skin. You know what I mean? If your skin was oily before and you're doing too much, it might likely going to dry up your skin. So you have to be careful when using this pimple product, this salicylic or any other product you are using at that particular moment. Then there's also something called the glycolic acid pad. It's used to remove dead skin cells, reduce inflammation, and also promote growth of new skin. And another thing you should try as much as possible, avoid greasy products. Like when I mean greasy, oily products. Even if you are using sunscreen, make sure it's not that greasy one that will make your face more oily, things like that. So any product that you know is going to affect this thing, it's advisable you stay away from it. They try as much as possible to avoid tight clothing or anything that will irritate your skin. Okay, this is what I have to share with you in terms of that. And for those of you that have those pimples that are usually around the chin or jaw lines that are very painful, God, like any small touch, you feel pain. You can't even bust it. You can't even pop it. So what's advisable, you can use a cold compress or a warm compress to suit that particular pain at that particular moment. Okay. Then the last advice I want to give in general is how to prepare for your next menses if you are always having this pimple and acne during your period. The first thing I will also say is for you to follow those steps. I say the salicylic wash, washing your face is going to help you. Just follow that step on how to deal with it. Use those products on how to deal with it before your menses. So it's going to help you reduce that oil, that sebum around your face. Okay. Then the second thing I will have to share with you is reduce your sugar intake. Yes, it has been shown, some research has shown that if you take food high in high glucose, I think high glycemic index food, that is going to increase the acne you're going to experience during your menses. Okay, so try as much as possible to avoid high sugary products, high drinks that are caffeinated, drinks that has high sugar in it. That's going to go a long way to help. Just try as much as possible to eat healthy before your period and during your period. That is likely going to go a long way to help. So now you know the cause, now you know how to deal with it. And I hope this video is beneficial to you. Thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to share with a friend if you got value. For all my returning subscribers, this is Nurse Messi Mary saying thank you. Bye and see you in our next video.